In today's video, I'm going to show you some great stretches that you can do at home for your neck and your upper back to try and relieve any of that unwanted tension or tightness. Hey there, it's Luke from Genuine Physio, where we bring you honest, evidence-based information and education to get you guys back on the road to recovery. If you are new around here, then do hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of our content. And if you do like what you see, then a thumbs up really is appreciated. We'd love to hear from you, so come and say hi on all of the main social media platforms. And with all that out of the way, let's get going. So to start with, we're just going to do a quick warm up to try and get all the muscles nice and loose around our neck, shoulders and upper back. So all we're going to do is some very simple movement exercises. So start off by gently rolling your head and looking up to the sky and then slowly back down. Now, we'll probably just do sort of 4 or 5 of these. Nice and slow, nice and controlled, just to wake those muscles up. And we're going to do all directions. So we've done up and down, gently going to move from left to right. Now sometimes you might hear a few kind of clicks and pops as things get moving, and that's absolutely fine, don't worry, that's quite normal. Generally, we're not too concerned about that unless it's acutely painful. So that's something we hear a lot in people that have neck pain. But actually a lot of people get that if they've had no pain in their neck at all. So don't worry unless it's uncomfortable. So that's the neck nice and warm, and then maybe try the shoulders. So just do a few shoulder shrugs, nice and slow, all the way up to the ears and slowly back down. And then once you're comfortable with that, you've done enough of those, just going to do a few shoulder rolls forwards. Lovely. And a few shoulder rolls backwards. You should already feel a little bit looser than you were at the beginning. Now after your warm up, if you did want to turn any of those movements into a stretch, you could just add some overpressure. So particularly with the flexion exercises, that works quite well. So for the side flexion, you would just hold on to the side of the head and gently pull down. If you did want to accentuate the stretch, then you could just grab the opposite hand and hold on to something. So maybe like the side of a chair, I'm holding on to the bed. And that feels a really nice stretch all through this area here. And then you can do the other side now. You can hold all of these stretches for sort of up to 30 seconds plus if you'd like to. I'm doing them a bit quicker for the purpose of the video, so I don't keep you here all day, but sort of 30 seconds, 5 to 10 times works generally quite well. And then you just come back to the middle. And you can do the leaning forwards one, so I'm just going to move to the side so it's easier to see. But you would just pop your chin on your chest and then gently pull your head down towards your chest. And that should bring on a nice stretch through the lower neck and the upper thoracic spine. Now we're going to do a stretch for your thoracic spine. We're going to do some thoracic rotation. You can have your arms kind of here or across your chest, it doesn't really matter. But this is the movement you're going to work on. Should give you a nice sort of stretch through the side of your trunk. Now, if you want to exaggerate the stretch, you would just anchor onto whatever is behind you. So I'm going to use the bed. So this side, holding onto the bed, left hand on the opposite hip, and you can use that to really pull yourself around, and that should bring on a much stronger stretch through the side of your body. Most of the time you should probably be doing this on a chair. You will just hold on to the back of the chair and anchor onto that behind you, and then slowly back to the middle. Now with this exercise, we're going to try and stretch out the muscles at the front of the neck here. Now you can try it in sitting, but it's quite difficult to get right to the end of the range. So with this, we are going to slowly and gradually try and drop our head off the edge of the bed. So do be careful if you suffer with dizziness or any sort of vertigo type symptoms. Now get yourself comfortable. You're going to make sure your shoulder blades are flat on the bed, and then just very gradually shuffle yourself backwards until you feel like your neck is in a position that it's going to put a bit of stress, comfortable stress, through the front of the neck here. And then really try and bring the back of your head into the bed
and really try and push your chin away from your chest. And I can feel a lovely stretch through here.
Now in this exercise we're going to work on thoracic extension, so we're going to work on this movement. Now some chairs will let you lean over the back of them, this one doesn't, and sometimes it might be a bit uncomfortable. So grab a ball, any other spherical object that you can place between yourself and the back of the chair. Make sure you're nice and comfortable, place your hands on the arms of the chair, and then you're just going to gently lean back, hold for a few seconds, and that should bring on a stretch down the front here. And then slowly come back to the middle. And then you're going to go again. Slowly back. Slowly forward. Now this is a great stretch for the upper back, but this will also really help any tension that you have in the deltoid area. So you'll bring one arm across your chest. You can hold on to the arm either at the upper arm, elbow, or forearm, and you'll just gently bring it across your chest like so. And I can feel a nice stretch through this area here. And then when you're ready, swap arms and try not to kind of compensate and turn your trunk. Try and keep your trunk nice and still so that all the movement is coming from the shoulder. Now we're going to do another upper back stretch. This is also going to help stretch out your chest muscles and those shoulders and upper arms as well. So you'll place one arm over the back of your head, one arm behind your back, and you're going to try and interlock your fingers together, if you can see that. And then you'll just hold, and you'll use that kind of connection as an anchor, and you can pull them together, and you should feel a nice sort of stretch through here. I can feel a sort of stretch through my chest area, and really push your chest out. You'll hold that for a few seconds, and then you can switch over and do the same on the other side. Now, if you haven't got enough range of movement in your shoulders, if you've got a little bit of shoulder pain or neck pain, they don't reach that far, then you can grab a towel. You pop the towel over the back of your head, and then you'll just find a comfortable range and then hold on to the towel. Now, you can stretch the lower arm by pulling up, and you can stretch the upper arm by pulling down. Now this is one of my favourite stretches for your upper back and your lats, because it's mega practical if you work at a desk all day, which lots of us do. So it works really, really well if you have a wheelie chair, because you're going to push yourself backwards. You're going to have your forearms on the bed or the desk, and you're going to gently roll yourself back. Keep going, keep going, keep going until you can feel that beautiful stretch through here. You're going to hold for as long as you need to, and then slowly bring yourself back in. And then push yourself away. And each time you do it, you might just want to try and push a little bit further each time. And then when you're ready, slowly bring yourself back in. Now, if you haven't got a wheelie chair, then you can do it at home, on a kitchen top, slightly higher surface. And if you place your arms on that surface, you can squat down so you can get your legs involved as well. And as you squat down, you should bring on that same stretch through the back of the shoulder blade and the upper back. The last couple of stretches, you're going to need your door frame at home. So the first one is going to be for your pecs. You're going to get yourself in a lunge position, aim for forearm and elbow in contact with the frame, and then you're just going to lunge forwards and bring your chest through the gap in the door. And already I can feel a nice stretch through both pecs, so you just need to hold that for as long as feels comfortable. If you did want to exaggerate the stretch, you could do one arm, so you keep your forearm and elbow on the door and then just turn your body in the opposite direction, and that brings on a real strong stretch through this area here. And the last exercise, guys, is going to be to help stretch out your lats. You're going to use your door frame again, use the top of the frame as an anchor, try not to hang on it, we don't want any accidents. Get in that lunge position again, and when you're ready, just lunge down or sort of squat down slightly, and straight away your body weight is put in a nice stretch all the way through your lats. So I can feel that from sort of here, all the way down the side of my trunk into the back of my shoulder blade, and that feels really good. So remember to keep breathing in and out nice and slowly. You can hold that for as long as you need to. And then when you're ready, you can have a rest.
As always, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then please do give us a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. If you are new to the channel, then do hit the subscribe button down there so you don't miss any more of Genuine Physio's videos. And you may also like some other videos we put together. We have done other videos on low back pain stretches, and there's a whole playlist on how to help your back pain at home. There'll be some useful links in the description below on today's topic. And I'd love to hear from you, so drop me a comment below the video and let me know which stretches you found most useful. And until next time, I'll see you again very soon.